I loved the food in my mission. I crave it all the time now. It's not Taco Bell, so don't think that that's Mexican because it's not. Yeah, you definitely eat tortillas in just about every meal. Sometimes you'll have tacos. Taco shells don't exist. You eat it with a flat taco with meat in it, and then you pick it up. What they call street tacos here, that's what tacos are actually like. But they'll have it with different meats in it, and it's all really good. In northern Mexico, they also eat flour tortillas, which they don't use in the south. The members in my mission would make their own flour tortillas, and they were delicious. So they're also burritos are from northern Mexico, especially from Chihuahua, where my mission is. So that's also something that you get to enjoy. What we make called taquitos here, they always call flautas there. So they're just like a round tortilla with meat in it, and those are really good. They make enchiladas, which are delicious. I got to try mole. That's a pretty typical Mexican food. It took some getting used to because it was really interesting and different the first time I tried it, but it's grown on me and I really love it. It's like this paste that has chocolate and chili in it, and it goes on chicken. It has all sorts of other stuff in it. So it's different, but if you just keep trying, you get used to it and then you like it. And there's a lot of things that are like that. They definitely eat spicy, but usually they're sensitive to missionaries coming from other places if they're feeding you, so they'll usually give you the salsa on the side. So, you can try it out. I got used to eating really spicy food, and it's delicious. So, pretty typical. You have some sort of main dish, and you have rice and beans on your plate, and there's tortillas. But sometimes people would give us yogurt as dessert, which was interesting, but I like yogurt, so that's cool. But they'd also eat cake that's similar to the cake that we eat for dessert. They'd give us ice cream. Because it's close to the border, there's some pretty American things, and sometimes people buy things in El Paso and bring them over. So that happens. But there's a few kinds of candy that are definitely Mexican that I love. There's one called jamoncillo. If you've heard of dulce de leche, it's similar to that. It's a variation of it, but it's harder, but breakable and soft at the same time. But it's really good. You can especially get that in Casas Grandes. If you ever hear of dulces de parral, they're the best. And I love tamarindo. A tamarind, it's this fruit that only grows in tropical places, so a lot of people in the United States don't know about it. But they'll have all of these candies that are made of that, and they'll have chili in them too, so they're spicy sweet candies, and they're delicious, but also an acquired taste. But a lot of the candy is spicy. And I love ice cream in Mexico, and there's a kind of ice cream that they sell in Ciudad Juarez called nieve de garrafa, and it's almost like shaved ice, but it's not. So that's also something to look for. That tastes really good. Probably the most different thing I tried that I actually had a lot is we'd have tacos de tripas. So tripas, that you could translate that to tripe or to intestines. So it's cow tripe. And they season it super well. It tastes really good, but it has a distinct aftertaste. So then once you've tasted it a few times, once you taste it, if you didn't know what it was before, you know that it's tripas. And I also tried lengua once, which is beef tongue. I tried it in a quesadilla, and it tasted so good, but the texture was really different. But some people get used to it. So those were the more interesting things. But I didn't really taste anything too crazy other than that.